back to recording some Witcher for the first time in like 2 months. It has been an interesting couple of months, I'll say that. I had... I'm trying to adjust my headphones here. So I was out of town for basically a month, and prior to that, I was just kind of trying to get everything ready for going out of town. And yeah, I just happened to, fortunately, have several episodes that I could post up in my absence. But yeah, so you know, I kind of had thought about, and actually this is kind of noisy here. You may notice a little something new, and I'll kind of go over some of that here in just a second. I just want to get out of ultra loud area here. Yeah, so my plan was what I was going to do, because I've kind of come to the realization that I'm not finishing this game before The Witcher 3 comes out. Well, I mean, I guess I might. There's a small chance that it could happen. It's very unlikely, though. And so I thought, well, maybe while I'm out of town, what I could do is just play and, you know, get some stuff done. You know, it would suck. I won't be able to record it because I'll only be on my little laptop that has integrated graphics from 2008, and this game came out after that, so not much of a chance that it's going to run properly. Definitely not good enough to record from, for sure. And that didn't really work out well. I got a little bit. I mean, I got to play a little bit, and mostly just kind of ran around, doing a little bit of leveling, and did a couple of the smaller side quests, and actually ended up doing a couple of the what I thought were side quests that ended up being more main quest. Yeah, I did some gambling, did some fist fighting, and as you can see, I'm wearing the new armor here that was like 5,000 orens. Of course, now I'm kind of broke, but I made it. I got to it, and I actually got to it by doing some gambling with Talar. And yeah, because he actually will let you do some pretty high bets, and was able to get very, very lucky a few times. I'd actually gotten within like 200 or 300 of the 5,000 just by running around the swamps, basically, and killing everything in sight, collecting everything I could collect, and then just coming back into town, selling it, going back out, doing that over and over and over again. And you know, I got several levels out of that, of course. I actually got this sword here, this guy, the Harval. This one, I actually found it out in the swamp. It was on a dead messenger. I think it was probably 5 or 6 episodes ago, where I kind of tested the waters of the wyverns to see how they were. It turns out that they were surrounding this dead messenger, and I actually kind of figured out how to lure them out one at a time, and was able to take them out. There were 4 to begin with, and I thought, hey, that's cool. I can do this. You lure them out. You take them one at a time, and you get the 4 of them done. And then I ran in to go check the messenger, and all of a sudden 2 more drop out from the trees, from like the treetops. So they just kind of spawned in, and that kind of got to be a little bit of a hairy fight. But I ended up doing it, which was awesome. And what else did I get? I found a few more Sephira. I think I'm at 8 now, so I need to find the last 2. And what else have I done? Oh, quests-wise, I have, like I said, I thought I was doing some side questing, and ended up, because I wasn't touching anything on Mysterious Tower, so I was just going through the figuring out, the suspect quests, and that led into a quest. I wanted to get into the cemetery. That kind of led part of the suspect quest, and the cemetery, the what's his face, the gravedigger. He provided a body to the hospital that I then had to do an autopsy on, which I believe that was in the last maybe 1 or 2 episodes that you might have seen, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe that was part of one of the things I was doing about 2 months ago when I was just trying to do some leveling up. But anyways, yeah, he wouldn't let me in the cemetery, but he would let me have a body, and he wanted me to get a pass from either Vincent Mice or from Toller. And of course Vincent Mice was not happy with me because somehow the
eternal fire
dialogue options that I had chosen were leading to me essentially saying that he was guilty, which I didn't think he was personally, but I chose the wrong dialogue. Of course, then there's a Toller who said that he would do it for me, but I had to clear his name. So I was like, well, crap, how am I going to do this? And I was like, alright. So I figured, well, while I'm running around trying to figure this out, I'll go ahead and do the autopsy, which I got into the hospital here at night, and went with Shawnee. She was there ready to do the autopsy, and she she did her thing, and I basically took the skeptical approach to all of the answers. So basically, if it seemed like the answers were coming too easy, then I would pick the option that was like, this seems too easy. Is there another explanation? And that led to something that I wasn't quite expecting. Now, I don't know if you remember from the last episode. Well, you probably do if you are watching these concurrently. But I'm gonna save it because I don't know if this is gonna progress this quest or not. But as of the last episode, notice the little medallion there just kind of going crazy, and I was kind of sitting there thinking the last time, what the hell? Why is it going crazy with him? Yeah, it is elementary now that I know your secret, Raymond. Yeah, I was thinking, maybe is he like a werewolf or something? Of course, I'll be honest, the only reason I thought maybe he might be a werewolf is his outfit. If anybody is familiar with the movie Brotherhood of the Wolf, or Las Pac de Lupus, I think was the French name of it. Yeah, the the main guy has a outfit very similar to that, so that kind of, I don't know, it just stuck out in my head, and I was like, maybe he's a werewolf. No, he is not. He's not a werewolf. Spoiler warning. Of course, I didn't record it, so it's not that big of a spoiler because you're gonna find out soon enough. That's Azar Javed. That is, he is using some sort of an illusion or whatever. And basically, once I figured that out after the autopsy, basically setting up a trap for him. Of course, the trap is at the Mage's Tower. Once I figured that out, I went around to Cockstein, and I went around to Vincent Mays, and I went to Toller. And I think that was it. I'd already cleared Luvarden, so I went to talk to him, and I didn't have the option to say I figured out Raymond. But now Vincent Mice likes me. Toller's happy that I cleared his name, and of course Cockstein was the one that informed me that Azar Javed is a fire affinity, and that I should lead him to a place surrounded by water. And of course, in Geralt's wisdom, he says, the tower out in the swamp, surrounded by water, would be perfect. So that's basically what I am at in my step of the quest now. I have a new mouse, and I don't know. It seems like it's working really well for this. So testing that out. But yeah, so that's where we're at now. We're basically trying to lure Azar Javed in. Oh, and so after the autopsy, after figuring out Raymond was Azar Javed, I finally got the pass to go into the cemetery, and of course now I can't get in because I gave the key back to the gravedigger once I did this, but I got in there and cleared out the crypt in the cemetery, and I found Raymond's body in there, which kind of cemented... Oh wait, maybe I can go in here. Sweet! I thought the door would be locked again. So I'll just run over here and I'll see if he's still there. He may not be there anymore. I don't know. Because depending on how the game spawns things out, and of course things may have spawned back into Thok's corpse. Really? Okay. Okay. Always have need of those. I need to figure out what those are. Get a book or something down that I have no money to do it. But yeah. Let's see. Just curious if these things respawned back in. I don't believe it's been too long. Yeah, there he is. So, poor Raymond. Definitely dead. And Azar Javed has taken his place. So that of course, confirmed everything. And yeah, so that is the step in the quest that I'm at now. So I thought what I would do after doing the quick-ish little catch-up, and that took like 15 minutes. I didn't expect that, but okay. I thought what I would go ahead and do is get actually I need to do the golem, which I have the rod now. So I gotta figure out how to activate that thing. I guess it's something about talking to the druids. to get a storm going. Is that it? No, 50 orange to the dwarf. Wait, I did that already. What the hell? I thought I did that. Because I could swear that I had heard something about... Okay, yeah, Gravedigger's Gratitude was the one that got me into the cemetery. Where was the sentry? The sentry. There it is. Lightning rod. Like no one range lightning rod. Storm. Get a lightning rod. Piece of cake. Yeah. Okay, so that must have been what it was. I thought I'd already done that. So yeah, I gotta talk to the druids to see if they can conjure up a storm. But I gotta get the lightning rod first. And I have not yet done chosen the side. Whether Scoia'tael or humans. And if it's possible, I'm going to try not to. Because I really don't want... Okay. I really don't want to get involved in this war. But, whoa, why are you flashing? That's disturbing.
Need something?
The lightning rod?
It's ready.
Rod. Oh yeah, I actually have 50 horns. Yay! Yay!
50 orange, like we agreed.
Man, that's what it was. I went to him before, right after buying this freaking jacket, which is not on the floor anymore for my old one. And I didn't have the 50 orange to give him. That's why I thought I did it already. Okay. Alright. Now. I have that. And if I need Sephiroths, yeah. And I need to, I think, go talk to... Yeah. Okay, so yep. Me. As a result of the autopsy, I learned that Azar Javed impersonates Raymond. I will go to him, pretend the autopsy proved nothing, and see what happens. Go posting as a private eye, I'll pretend the autopsy proved nothing, see what happens. Keep. And what else do we have? So I'm gonna try his next one. Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet. I talked to him right after figuring out Javed and still not saying anything, so maybe that'll come up later. Just while running around getting levels and stuff, I found like 3 of these so far. I haven't actually had to kill any dogs, which is awesome. So yeah, if I find 3 more, I'll actually be able to complete that quest. Now this one, quest meal. Examiner of 3 algals for Steam. I thought... Hold on. I thought I had... algal marrow, whatever it's called. Algal marrow. Oh, I only have 1. Okay. So I need to get 2 more of those. How to do that? How to do that? There were algals, a few of them, in the crypts in the cemetery. Possibly do that. once they respawn. I have to rest for that. That may work. What I could do is run to the run to the swamp and see about doing the what's his face, the sentry. That possibly, of course, it is going to be nighttime. I don't want to do. The swamp is a nasty enough place as it is. I really don't want to try to tackle it at night. So, oh, damn it! Really? Come on. Just, it's so close. Come on, just let me light it. Come on. Come on. Change time. I think it happens at 21. Hope it happens at 21. There's anyways, so yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is go to the swamp, put the Saphira that I have in. I believe one is in the golem that I need to kill. Of course, these guys are going to do this. Yeah, I believe one is in the golem that I need to kill, and the other one be. I do not know. I guess I'll find out at some point. Still 23. Fine. I'm just freaking broke. I'll have to pay for an inn. Anything to sell to you? Could get rid of some of this food I seem to never use. Oh, there was something about Flutterfangs. I don't remember what it was now. And I need to just try to get rid of some of this stuff. Just to free up room, because I'm getting to a point where I can't pick any more ingredients.
Whatever you do, don't bet
or
on
anything new. Shush.
Any rooms?
Five
Because I
orders.
don't have room. And we will meditate till dawn.
I'm itching to hit someone.
Actually, on. Did I? Did I not? Remember setting any talents when I leveled up. And I don't seem to have any talents now. What the hell? Did I set talents? Shit, I don't know. This was going on a month ago now. I don't remember. Anyways. Alright, so let's get out to the swamp and start placing these Sephira. And maybe kill us a golem. And I'm thinking that this might... You know, normally I would record for like 3 hours or so. But I don't believe I'm gonna be able to do that tonight. Actually, hold on. So I kind of have to lure him out to the swamp. You know what? Do I need to do it now? I guess I could wait. Nah, screw it. Go ahead and tell him about the autopsy.
Yes?
I have the autopsy results.
And?
I couldn't conclude anything.
How's that?
How do I put this? I mistook one vial for another and poured some caustic crap on the corpse. We couldn't draw any conclusions from what remained.
None? None at all?
Not a one. Come on, Raymond. Everyone makes mistakes.
I need to think. Come back later. That makes no sense.
Alright. Alright, to the swamp we go. I guess I could technically see if later is, you know, just talk to him again, but whatever. So I'll try to place this stuff out pretty quick, see if I can get the golem taken care of. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna go down.
A little fornication.
Army life's tough.
You know what? Do you have anything new to say?
Yes?
Apparently not.
Farewell.
Alright. Farewell.
Anyone seeking to cross?
Then,
Transport services at the best prices.
Take me to the other side.
the other side.
Times are wasting. Made up your mind?
Mhm.
Ready to go?
How many times?
Yeah, come on. Chop, chop. So yeah, so I was out, kind of coming back in a cyclical thing here. I was out for like a month, visiting family and friends over Christmas and stuff. You know, it's one of the nice things about working from home is that I can work from anywhere. It's also one of the crappy things about working from home is that I can work from anywhere. So there's not really any vacation to be had. But you know, it's nice to be able to, you know, go back to my old hometown and, you know, kind of spend some good quality time with family and friends, not, you know, have to rush through things for only having like a week of vacation.
Do you need a boat?
Not yet, don't. So yeah, I did that and I got back last weekend, and I'd actually intended on doing some recording basically as soon as I got back, and I started having some, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I started having some issues actually with this game, where it started getting really choppy, really bad sound quality, and honestly I don't know what. Actually, there's a Sephiroth over here. I don't know what it was, because it hasn't done it since. I did the whole autopsy and stuff earlier this week, just while I was kind of playing, just to test to see how things were working, before doing some more recording. So yeah, they just kind of seem to clear themselves up somehow. Quite odd.
Saphira and Obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
Alright. Next one. Where am I? There I am. These are the obelisks here. Alright, there's one over here. I'm gonna cheese this just because I really don't want to just run around blindly for an hour. And I have noticed, probably the last 10 episodes or so, that basically, yeah, I've been lost. I have no clue where I was supposed to be going, anything along those lines. Just gonna kind of make a circle around to get all these done. But yeah, the kind of had the just run around not really knowing where I was going, what I needed to do, and a lot of it was because I'd play the game one day, and then it would be like 2 weeks later before I would have a chance to pick it up and play it again. Just a lot of it was the dusting off the shelves episodes, trying to get some of those played in, playing just other games, trying to get some things going, and just kind of that's just kind of how it worked out. It wasn't any crap. I didn't buy it. I guess I'll go ahead and take them out. Shit, wrong style. Way wrong style. That's why. Okay. So yeah, these, just was having a lot of difficulty getting consistently consistent playtime in. What was the key to transfer all at once? It was control? Yes. That kind of was part of what led to the maybe I should focus more on the shrine. I thought, yeah, there was an obelisk there. Maybe I should focus more on not worrying so much about the dusting off the shelves and give those a break for a bit, because they just seem to be taking up way too much time. And I'm hoping that now with this that I can essentially be a little more focused on this game and actually try to get somewhere in it, try to actually progress through and possibly try to progress through it and actually be able to finish the game in a reasonable amount of time. See how that goes. I do want to get started on my Skyrim playthrough at some point in the pretty near future. So I think this went okay when I was running Saints Row 3 and The Witcher at the same time. It was right before really getting started with the dusting off the shelves thing. And that seemed to go okay. It wasn't too difficult to keep track of things at that point. So I'm hoping that will be the case again. And really, I literally could have just walked over here. Thank God. Ugh, okay. Sometimes I'd be dumb.
Saphira and Obelisk merged. The old spell's still
Alright. Get out of the swamp. What is the next one? Fire. There's a... Okay, oh, that's the druid clan. I believe it is. No. Not yet. I need to sell some crap. That's what I need to do. Oh, God. I forgot how slowly the health regenerates in this game, too. And I don't actually know what these bombs do yet. We'll find out at some point. Oh yeah. I'll do that after I... And I did find out also that her actually having clothes is a result of this Rise of the White Wolf mod that changes the UI, changes some of the textures and stuff. So,
White Wolf.
while it kind of, it's like, it kind of sucks to change the developer's, I guess, original intention for the game. It's also nice that I don't have to edit that out anymore. Yeah, because that took a long time for that little 30 seconds to a minute or whatever that scene was. That took probably an hour to go through, make sure that things were positioned properly and make sure that it was tracking along properly. Do I not have this one yet? This may be one of the ones I don't have yet. I guess not. Okay. So keep that in mind. Gotta find out where that one is. So you, that's the golem. Okay. And the Gizath. Mage's Tower. Netzah. And the Collapse Tower. Power, Melatelli, whatever her name. Is it? I guess it is clearing the obelisks as I get to them. Oh shit. Now I don't know how many. I guess I can figure out. So there's one here. One here. One here, and one here. Human camp. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I still have 2 to place. I'm guessing this one is going to be maybe in the golem, since I got to talk to the druids to... Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so Chakma, let's go. What was I saying before about... Yes, I just want to kind of want to get started on my Skyrim one, and I want to, I am still going to do some of the dusting off the shelves, not necessarily 10 episodes or 10 games at a time, just because that gets to be a little too difficult to maintain. But just as something comes up and I want to play something, I'll do it, not necessarily do the whole planning the entire month in advance. And that, I think, is one of the main problems that I had doing it. Oh shit, yep. Thought he might be there. Okay. And there's those wyverns. And where was that obelisk? Obelisk. Guess there we are. Oop, oop. Come on, do me a solid here.
Saphira and obelisk emerged. The old spells still work.
So. Damn it. I won't let you loot when you're in combat. Alright, I should probably take a swallow. Oh, yep, that was my 2. Okay, so I guess these 2 are the last ones then. Netza and Cathar. Okay, let's talk to some druids and see if we can conjure up a storm. And loot while I'm here. Oop. Ah, damn it. And I'm assuming the golem has the Sephira for this obelisk here, which is why that's on the quest. It's been so long since I got that quest, I don't remember why I'm doing it. But what can you do? Yeah, okay. Gonna assume I talked.
What is it?
You druids control nature's forces, right?
No, we cannot. Rather, we
presumptuous.
live by its rhythms.
You train wild animals, and you can stir up a storm?
No, I mean yes, but not by force.
Well, I need a tempest with thunder and lightning. Can you create one?
I can, but as I said...
I'll pay. Call it a donation toward the prevention of further devastation of the environment.
500 orens.
Can I?
That's too much.
Things are getting more
Nope.
expensive, and we have to live somehow.
Do I have 500 orens?
500 it is.
Find out.
Come back when you're ready.
Nope. Alright then. Oh, he has books. Oh, shit. This probably has those unknown ones that I was trying to find. Well, no, there's 2. Crap. 400, 300. Oh, there's 1,000 right there. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, God. And 3, that's 13. I'm so broke. So freaking broke. Could sell food though. I never use food. He says as I get ready to get my health back up. What's honeycomb? Yeah. Yep. I don't know why I hold on to these. I always think that, you know, maybe I'll use them instead of potions, but they're so like almost useless compared to the potions. And the bar. Ooh, this stuff's all over the place out here. Of course, it'll only give me the 300. I need to find out if it's going to be useful for anything potion-wise. The hellbore, only one, of course. Almost everything seems to only be for 1. 1 to 2. And I'll use fruit. Beggar tick. Mushrooms. I dropped a bunch of these off. Things that had more than 10 in the stack, I'd basically drop it off at the shopkeeper or the innkeeper, just to open up the slot to be able to hold it. I talked about doing the that one mod that lets you do like stacks of 99 or 999, and I still may. And although it's not going to help with this, because this is just a mess. I have every slot full, so I can't pick up anything that's not here already. And that's not good. I definitely need to figure out what's going to be the most useful and get rid of the junk. Okay. So I need 500 orans. Fun. You got a campfire around here? Say Myrtle, 1 meal. Really? No campfire? Damn it. Oh, fireplace, there we are. Alright. Well. Oh, hey. What's up? I need to get some money. But I think I'm going to call this one an episode. I definitely am going to record some more later this weekend. And I will be basically redoing my whole office setup. I've got a new monitor that just got in. I've got a new desk that I need to get set up so that I can put all these monitors on it and not feel so cramped. So I'm going to be putting all that together this weekend, and hopefully by tomorrow night getting to do some more recording. I actually want to get in here. I want to do the Golem, and hopefully that will also lead to getting Azar Javed out here to the tower, and maybe we can actually progress in the game beyond where we kind of got stuck here for so long. Yeah, anyways, thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you next time.